YouTube, what is going on, man? Welcome back to the channel for another video. I know y'all been getting on me, and I have not been posting any videos like that lately. We've been on the road, we've been busy, but I got some time today to go ahead and create this video. So if you guys have already seen the title, today we are going over securement items. So I'm gonna go over, just to help out those that are looking to get started, basically every single thing that you need. So I'm gonna go over all the basic necessities that you need just to get started as far as for securement, and also some other little items that you will need as you're on the road. So I'm gonna go ahead and start from the front of the trailer all the way to the back of the trailer. I'm gonna go over each one, and I'm gonna let you guys know where I purchased it at, and basically what's the cost looking like as far as for each one of these items, so you go ahead and get started. All right, so let's go ahead, let's start. All right, first thing first is dunnage. You will need dunnage. There are loads that are required for dunnage. They will post it on there if you have dunnage, or sometimes you call the broker, they'll say, do you have wood? Same thing. So basically you will need dunnage. We started off with 4, but one of the places actually took the dunnage that I had. So I have 3 now, but these 2 actually came from another site I actually ended up getting. I like these a little bit better just because they're more square as opposed to rounded like this one. So I will say you definitely will need some dunnage. Start off with dunnage. All right. Next is going to be, you will need blankets. So I'm only taking like 4 blankets right now. So this is only like 4, but I have more at the house, but I didn't really need it because the loads that I'm getting don't require tarps. So this is normally with the reason why I use my blankets is just because of sharp corners or edges and I need to tarp something. So right now I only took 4 is pretty much what I've needed. But I do have a pack of 10. So I have a pack of 10. So I would say definitely go ahead and look for a pack of 10 of blankets. You definitely will need those, definitely for your tarp loads or anything for sharp edges. Blankets definitely going to protect your tarps and your straps, I would say. And also going back, guys, I want to say this. Dunnage. I didn't purchase dunnage when I originally started. Somebody actually was throwing away dunnage at their house. They were changing out the dunnage. So we saw it on the side of the road. We picked up these 4 here. But you can also get dunnage at job sites. So job sites will have dunnage. I know dunnage, if you go to Home Depot, buy brand new dunnage, they could run anywhere from 100 to maybe like 150 a piece, if I'm not mistaken. So they can get pretty expensive as far as for dunnage. But I would just say if you find some wood somewhere, definitely go ahead and grab it, and it can be more cost efficient for you. Blankets, if I'm not mistaken, these blankets, a pack of 10 was probably around $60-$70 for a pack of blankets. So yeah, I got these off of Amazon. Next thing that you will definitely need is going to be your oversized. So if you're looking to do oversized loads, I would go ahead and say get your signs for it. So these are flags. I got these flags at a truck stop. So I got 6 of them. 6 is their requirement. So you will need 6 flags, and you will also need oversized banners. So this is going to be for the front and the back as well. So I want to say the banners were around $30 a piece, and then the flags were $5 a piece. You also are going to need 2 lights. So these are magnetic lights. I got these actually at Northern Tool. So I got these at Northern Tool. I think these were like 25 bucks or so. They're magnetic, and they actually are power operated. Or battery operated, I meant. And they got different settings as far as for your lights. So you're definitely going to need those as well. So lights, and then your flags, and then also your signs. Next thing is going to be your winch bar. You definitely will need this. I got this off of Amazon as well. I want to say this was probably, can't really remember, around $20-$30 if I'm not mistaken for the winch bar. So you definitely will need that to secure your loads. Next is going to be, you definitely will need some corner protectors or edge protectors. I got a pack of 20. I have more in the toolbox of my trailer, but you definitely will need corner protectors. There are loads that's going to actually say you do need edge protectors or corner protectors, so you definitely want to go ahead and make sure you get these. These are 4-inch protectors here. You can also use your 2 inches on those. So definitely going to need these. These probably around the same price, about $20-$30 for your edge protectors. All right. Next is going to be your chains and binders. So I actually like these. These actually, you can take these out. So these are actually detachable. So you can take those out, or you can put them back in there as well and strap down your loads there. So I got these off of Amazon as well. I want to say these were around $240. I want to say for the whole pack, and it's for the chains as well. So the chains and the binder came all together. I want to say it was around $240, $260, if I'm not mistaken. The chains are 5x16. So the chains are 5x16, and I also have my binders as well. So actually are looking to get, I'm looking to get more, probably going to get another pack of 4 so I can have at least 8 chains and binders. And of course, as we go, we're going to continue to purchase more chains and binders. So I think I'm gonna go up to 12 chains and binders, and I should be good from there. All right. So next is going to be 2-inch straps. So I have a total of 10 straps. So I have 1 here and then 9 here. So 10, and I also use these Velcro straps as well for securement. So I always roll them up at the end when I finish actually unloading. I actually keep it professional, and it makes it easier for me as well. So when I roll it out or throw it over, it all just rolls out and I can secure really quick. So I use these for the extra that I have not used. I'll use that to kind of tie in and making sure that there's nothing flapping out once I actually do secure my load. It also comes with these as well, and I really like these. A really good brand, and I got these off of Amazon as well. That's the brand there, Vever. So I got these off of Amazon. I want to say I paid $179.99 for these. I want to say, so somewhere around there, and it came with all of these. So that was off of Amazon. Next is going to be my lasso straps. So I haven't really used these as much. I've had like ATVs and things of that nature. I haven't towed any cars yet. We tried to get a car one time, a lawnmower, it didn't work out. Other little, power operated little motorized vehicles or equipment, and I really haven't used these as much. That's why you probably see them so clean, and some of them even still have the original packaging on them. But what I have used, I like them with the chain. So it's really easy, really convenient to go ahead and strap down on these. So I would recommend these definitely as far as for securement. So I have 8 of these, and I want to say these came out to around $200, if I'm not mistaken, or $170 or something like that, somewhere around in that area. But I really like these. I like these, and the Velcro straps as well. So not Velcro, but the lasso straps. So you're definitely going to need those if you are looking to haul any type of like power operated vehicles, anything that like needs like wheels or anything like that. You definitely want to go ahead and use these to secure your items there. Next thing is going to be tarps. So I only have 1 tarp. It's been fine for me. I'm definitely looking to get another tarp, but as you know, tarps are not cheap. So this is a 16 by 27 tarp with a 4-foot drop is what I got. So this basically covers almost all of my trailer. When I pull it all the way out. And then the drop is pretty good as well. I've been fine with just the one. As far as for loads, I've had loads where, say for instance, I book with one broker and it requires tarp, and I book with another broker and it requires tarp again. This has been long enough to where I cover both of the loads with tarp, and then basically once I drop off, I unstrap, and then tarp it back up with that one load, and then just keep moving from there. But I am looking to get another tarp. But for me, as I said, just to get started, I think 1 tarp you can probably do. With those tarps, you're going to need bungees. So I would say 50 bungees. I got more in the back of my truck. I also have some inside my truck as well, but this is just a little handful that I grabbed from the truck. So you definitely will need bungees. I would say anywhere from 50 to 100 bungees is going to be ideal for you. These bungees, they do pop. You are going to have those that pop, or you're going to lose some. So yeah, I would definitely just say just go ahead and get 100 of them, just so you can be on the safe side. I would say for my tarps, my tarp was around 270, I want to say, or 240, somewhere around in that range. I would say for the tarp. The bungees were probably around, I think around $60-$70 for the bungees. So yeah, so I think that was a pack of 50 or 100. I think I paid anywhere from $60 to $80 for my bungees. Next thing, another thing that also comes in handy, especially if you run out of bungees, or if you need to secure more items or something like that, and are going to be your zip ties. So these zip ties, I think I got these from Harbor Freight or something like that. Probably like $20 or $10 or something like that. But zip ties, they definitely come in handy. I have used them. I have another pack in the truck as well, so you can never have too many zip ties. Another thing that's not necessarily securement, but you will need to get started. So definitely you're going to need gloves. So I got just some work gloves, some utility gloves, and then I got some heavy duty gloves as well, just depending on exactly what I'm doing. As far as with the load, if it's a strap and go, I'm probably going to go ahead and just use the utilities. If it requires a little bit more, need lasso straps, or if it need chains and binders, I'll probably put on the heavy duty ones if needed. Of course, you'll need a flashlight. So I have a battery operated flashlight. And this one actually comes in different modes, different settings, and it's also rechargeable as well. So that's the reason why I like it. And it does come with a clip to where I can put it in the back of my, in my back pocket or something like that. I can clip it onto my back, in my back pocket. Can't talk today. So yeah, I really like that flashlight. I think it's 1,000 lumens on that one. Also, another thing I use, you guys probably have seen me use this in other videos, is you definitely will need a tape measure just to measure your load, especially when they are oversized. So you will need a tape measure, and this will also give you, say for instance, if you have a load and you want to know how much more deck space you have before you book your next load, you definitely want to make sure you use it. And for height requirements and all of those things, tape measure is definitely going to be good. Now, another thing that loads will require, you will have it. And matter of fact, the load that I'm going to pick up here later on is going to require PPE. So your personal protective equipment is also going to be required. So I've had numerous of loads where you definitely need this before you can actually pick up. So they will ask you, hey, do you have your safety vest? Do you have a hard hat? Do you have gloves? Do you have, steel toe boots? Do you have those things or whatever? Because if you don't, they could possibly turn you around, or they will actually give you what you don't have. So say for instance, like this hard hat, I didn't have the hard hat. The actual job site gave me this hard hat. I didn't have safety glasses. The job site gave me safety glasses, which I left in the car. Or in the truck. So you will need a safety vest. I think I got this from Harbor Freight, probably around $10-$12 for this one. This one was actually free, but I think these are probably around $10-$15 as well. Hard hat, safety glasses, around the same thing. I got these boots off of Amazon. So the reason why I got two of them is this one, of course, is just like my everyday, making sure whenever I need to, use PPE at a site, I'll go ahead and put these on. And of course, in the rain is normally the only time I'll use these. So in the rain, I will use these like I did the other day when it was raining really bad in Arkansas. I use these. What was that? And then I also will use these most of the time, especially when I'm at a job site and I need to strap something down, or if it's, rocks everywhere, dirt everywhere, I'll go ahead and put these on. All right, we get to the end of it. So next thing is going to be triangles. So I have used these because I have broken down, or not even broken down, but needed to check something. I'll use my triangles. So I just put this one together here. It is real simple. You just basically just connect it right here. If I can do it with one hand, and boom, you just connect it there. And when you're ready to take it down, you just take it down from there. Really convenient, really simple on that one. So you're going to need at least 3. That's the requirement. So you will need 3 triangles. I would say, now going back, the boots, I think I got these for $13 on Amazon. My card, I had a rewards card, and it gave me back like cash back or something like that. So from that, I want to say they were 39, 40 bucks or something like that. But after my cash back and all of that, I got these for like $13, $11 or something. These were like $70 for the water rain boots or whatever. And then triangles, I can't really remember. I want to just say they were around $50, $60. And the last thing you will need is definitely going to be a first aid kit. So you would definitely need a first aid kit. I think I got this one off Amazon as well. I believe I paid around $15 for this one, $20 for the first aid kit. It is required to have this in your truck. So I definitely would recommend you purchasing that. Last thing, because I cannot forget, is that you will need winches and 4-inch straps. So right now I have 9. So I have 9 of them right now. I had 10, but one fell off. These are screw-on winches. So all you do is just take your, I got a socket wrench and I just tighten it up on there. One of them was just a little looser than what I thought. And it actually fell off when I had a bumpy ride. So I already got it ordered to be replaced. I already got the straps already at the house. I'm just waiting for the winch to come in. So I'm probably do 11 on here just because I don't have the monster ramps. So that would have covered some of this space here to where I didn't need straps or couldn't put straps. But since I have a straight deck, what I'll do is just some of these areas where I see gaps, I'm gonna end up putting, say for instance right here, there's a long gap right there. So I definitely will put possibly 1 or 2 right here. And then there's another space right here where there's nothing. So of course I won't put it too close to the tire, but I may put one here and then I'll put another one in the middle of these here. And that should complete me out to where no matter where the load is at, I can go ahead and secure it with the 4-inch straps. All right guys, so that's it. That is all the basic essential securement items that you need to get you guys started. Just a few other things I would just say just to help you guys out, just for those that are getting started, is one thing I will say that you possibly want to invest in is definitely go ahead and investing into an auxiliary tank, just so you don't stop at the gas station or the fuel station all the time. You can definitely, get to point A to point B. And there's sometimes where you may even miss, your drop off times just because you got to stop and get fuel. So those cutoff times, so, making sure that you communicate with the broker. But if you have like an auxiliary tank in a toolbox, you can go ahead, make sure it's filled up, and then you can get to point A to point B at your drop off times and your pickup times at a fairly reasonable time. Another thing that you want to look out for, and there's loads that were posted on there, they'll say this load requires air ride. And what that means is basically is that you will have to get a shocker hitch to attach on here. Once you get your shocker hitch attached on here, it has basically like an airbag on it that's going to make your gooseneck basically have airbag or air ride. So those, I want to say they cost around $1,200 to $1,300. I know that's brand new. If you get them used, of course, it'll probably be a little cheaper. Also, the auxiliary tank is going to be around the same price. But if you do have the capital to go ahead and get it, I would say go ahead and get it. It is not required for you to get it. You could definitely make it without it. But if you don't want to miss those opportunities where, again, with your fuel tank, the auxiliary fuel tank, if you don't want to miss that opportunity to where basically you can just fill up and you can be good for maybe like a week and a half without going to the fuel station, that's a win. And also, if you want to get those loads that do require air ride, they do pay more for those loads, just because you do have that. And a lot of people don't have the shocker hitch. So I would say that's another way that you can maximize on all of the loads that you can possibly pick up. So those are just 2 things that I'm definitely looking into getting here in the next few months or so. I definitely look into getting an auxiliary tank and also going with the shocker hitch as well. But guys, that's going to conclude this video. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for this load I'm about to pick up and head to North Carolina. If you guys got any comments, any questions, or any other Any other thing that you guys want to know about, man, please hit me up in the comment section. I try to respond back to all the comments, just making sure that I give you guys the right material and the right information as well, and pointing you guys in the right direction. If you haven't already, go ahead, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss out on any other videos. Like, comment, please, guys. Let's get these algorithms up. Let's continue pushing this page. Trying to get to 1,000 subs, and we almost there. I think we're a little over 700 right now, so I definitely appreciate all the support that I've been getting so far on this page in the short amount of time that we've been getting it. So I'm gonna go ahead, guys, get all this put back up. I'm gonna head over to the job site, and I'll see you guys on the next video. All right.